So in this video, I wanted to quickly look at some pen cases. I really like the ones made by Lihit Lab. That's L-I-H-I-T. And they make these smart fit cases, and they're very affordable, pretty easy to find. They almost all sell for between like $10 and $13, almost regardless of the size. A big one like this won't sell for much more than something like this, or even a little one like that. And they're very versatile, well made, or at least made well enough for me. So they're a little bit tricky to figure out what you need though. So I wanted to run through three of my favorites. First of all, this is called the Lihit Lab Smart Fit Act Compact. It's really just called the Compact. It sells for like $9, $10, and it's very simple. Single zipper, and this fold. So it's like maybe 4 pens could go in there in this protected, padded area. Maybe another one down here, or you can put something smaller down there, and then some cartridges, another pen, whatever you want over here. Technically, you probably don't want to put more pens here since they could scratch the pens on this side, but it's really up to you. And just for reference, something like that. And you could keep stacking them in. You could do 4. Sometimes you could do 5. It's going to depend on whether, obviously, it's like something small or something fat, but about 4 with some accessories. And that's the Compact. I really like this. This is just the right size to put into a bag, like a messenger style bag, something that's not very thick. This is, I would say, my favorite. Moving up to the next size, this one, I'm not technically sure in the name on this, because the company's not great about naming products, but this is really just called the Lihit Lab pen case, and it's 9.4 inches long, 1.8 inches wide, and 3 inches tall. So the 9 by 1.8 by 3 sells for like $6, $7, right around there, like $9. They're all the same, more or less. Same material, that Cordura. A little bit shiny, but it wears really well. This color is coral. I just thought this was the cheapest. On Amazon, they price differently based on color. So coral was cheaper, so I bought coral. I don't really have any particularly strong feelings about color. I saved this just for reference. You can see it's a Lihit Lab pen case. It's called the two-way in coral. It's not too much in the way of interesting details here. It's actually a pretty useless insert, but there you go. Here we have an outside pocket, which is okay. I don't tend to use the pockets on the outside just because I feel like stuff gets lost in there. Opening it up, we can see a nice area, but very little in the way of separation. So this is more something where you would just like throw a bunch of pens as opposed to trying to protect a nicer pen or pencil. In this one, you could definitely protect 2 or 3 nice pens and not worry about them. This is more of a pen case for all your pens and pencils. And one of the nice features is that this is a Velcro divider. So you could pull it out. It's only Velcro on one side, but you could pull it out and have a essentially larger or longer pen case. And you could just seal it up right there. No pocket on the other side, no internal pockets, no mesh, very simple. It's really just this one flap, and then you just connect it on the bottom to kind of seal it. From a size standpoint, this is like a standard gel pen. It's right there. If you want something longer, you gotta open it up. Next up, we have this one, sorry about that. And this is called the double zipper pen case. There's a single zipper pen case, but I don't have that one yet. We'll have it soon, but don't have it. This is kind of the big boy, sells for about $12, and this is 7.9 by 4.7 by 2.8, so twice as thick as the other one. And you can see not as long. So there you go. If you need something very long, you want this one, but it's really not too much is going to extend that much further. unless you want to put a ruler in it, or, I mean, I guess some people travel with large scissors, but I don't have too much that's gonna make use of that extra length rather. So just, I would say that is one of the weird things of this case, one of the reasons I don't tend to use it very much. Moving on to the double zipper. Now we see, let's actually do it the right way. So outside pockets, these are unzippered pockets, so you just would throw something in there. Again, probably a piece of notepad or something like that. Nothing too important. Opening it up, we can see we have area for your pens. And this, again, this is somewhere where you could just put a pen on there with these little straps there. You could follow it up on this side. I'm not sure why this is closed and this is open, but you know, for 12 bucks, can't ask too many questions. All Condora, I'm blanking on it, Cordura, sorry, all Cordura construction. This is Cordura, but it's at some sort of insert here, probably plastic, that's giving us a little bit of structure. And now we see, so basically one set, one area for pens. This is more of a fancy pen holding area, another one, a third, a fourth. And now you're looking at, so here's like a Platinum Preppy rather. This is a good size, a reasonably sized fountain pen. And if you put this in here and you consider that, say, like protected storage for an okay sized pen, you have no problem getting those 4 across. So 4, 4, 4, and 4. That's 16 pens that are reasonably well protected. Probably not going to use like $100 plus pen there, but for a standard pen, no problem. Then flipping to the other zipper. So this was 2 areas, but within this one zipper. Now we're in the other zipper area. And now we have kind of a general throw area for cartridges, erasers, maybe sharpener, whatever. And then 1, 2, 3 smaller pockets. Again, that's like something you would throw in a converter, a cartridge, what have you. Like this is a little bag for pencil sharpener. This will fit in here, no problem. And then that's it. You can see double zipper. Material for this, very simple. Pen case, book type, double. It's called literally the LaHood Lab double zipper pen case. You can see kind of a breakdown of the compartments. And basically they use that strap for kind of general stuff. Smaller scissors, an X-Acto type knife. I guess that's a big glue stick, maybe, sort of unclear. Whatever you want. And that's pretty much it. So as far as these go, and my take on it is that these are Lihit Lab's most popular ones. For general use, day to day, I almost always grab this. This is part of my just everyday type kit. Throw it in your bag and always have whatever pens you're using that week. Throw them in there. Like, oh, I'm gonna use this orange one. If it needs to be pretty reasonably well protected, I put it in there and it's good and I know my pens are gonna be safe. Plus, I like having it in a case like this because if anything were to ever explode, the damage will be, or the ink will be limited to inside here. It's not gonna ruin your laptop. Longer one is probably more for art purposes, maybe students that need a ruler or a compass or something a little bit larger. I would not recommend this. I just don't think it's a good use of space. And this extra width is giving you a little bit more room, but it's kind of just seems either have basically no width or you know what, just do it. This in-between size I don't find to be very appealing. This big guy, more than I need for traveling with, but this is pretty nice to have around the house. It's pretty good protection for your pens. Again, you're probably not gonna want to put like anything above, you know, like $20 price range in here. Probably not gonna want to bang around with a bunch of, you know, custom 74s or something like that because this area is thin, and it could slide on here, so it's not ideal. Also, none of this is padded, whereas on the custom, or sorry, on the ACDAC Compact, this back area is padded, which I found to be, I don't know why, but it's somewhat reassuring. And then this is enough to grab onto with a clip. But there's also a fair bit of friction provided by this fuzzy area, so pens don't tend to slide too much. So if you want to store a lot, I think the double zipper is a nice way to go. I think there's a triple zipper even, which is more than I need, but this is a pretty good combination, and it's versatile. I find it to be very well made for $12, and it's pretty low key. As far as the looks go, it's really not that bad. It's not like particularly embarrassing to take this out of your desk in any workplace. My favorite by a long shot, and the one I've had the longest, is the Compact though. Really highly recommended. So that covers it. LaHood Lab pen cases. Thanks for watching.